Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on the FuryCraft server. I am Hobo Sapien. Right now we are on our way back to spawn to pick up a new set of armor from Matura, because he has the armor and tool shop. So I will meet you at spawn and we will get set up and finish that blaze farm. Alright guys, we're back. There's Matura waiting on us in a pretty see-through set of armor. Let's see. I think it's 15 diamonds for a set of armor. We're also going to give him a skull here. Ooh, look at all those slimes. Good job, Matura. Nice. Very cool. Alright, so now that we have some gear on, and some slimes, oh, it's time to start putting some work in on that farm now. I'm gonna head back to the farm as Naked Matura comes running at me, with his skull on his head. I will meet you guys back at the Wither Farm. Alright, here we are at the Wither Farm. The last segment was recorded the day before this one, so since then, I actually died again, lost all my stuff, and the only thing that I haven't been able to get back is some pants. That's the only thing that I lost, and I lost a good bow, no more skulls, so it wasn't too bad of a death, not as bad as the other one. And Ashley finished this tunnel. I need to get in contact with her about payment, because she did an amazing job on this. And she also left me a chest here, which was pretty nice of her here. Let's see. I saw your video and said you needed coal, and when I opened it up, look at this. Look at all this redstone. That's a lot of redstone. And we are going to use quite a bit of it today, because this blaze farm is getting finished. And I was doing a lot of research on blaze farms, XP farms, and I didn't like a lot of the designs out there. They weren't 100% efficient, and we'll explain that. But I'm going to show you what we have here. Is we have the room completely dug out for the area they have to get out. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with spawning mechanics, if a blaze spawner, for example, if 6 blaze or more are present in a 17 by 17 by 9 area, it will not spawn any blaze. And it doesn't wait until... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's... I should have alerted him. That's okay. What was I saying? Oh, so if 6 blaze are in that area, it doesn't wait until they're out and then immediately spawn them, like it does if it's a lighting reason that it's not spawning. As soon as you remove the light, it spawns immediately. It doesn't work like that when they're in there. You actually have to wait until the next cycle begins. It just poofs, you don't get anything. So the number one thing with any mob trap is get them out of that area as fast as possible. You have 10 seconds. That's the minimum cycle that there could be. That's the most important thing. The second most important thing, I say, would be getting as many spawns as possible, making sure you have the area big enough to get the most out of it. So, what I have here, this entire room is the 17 by 17 by 9 area, completely hollowed out. Let me kill this magma, because he's going to be annoying. Ooh, got 4 of them. Come on. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I've gone through a lot of designs. I found one that I really like that we're going to be doing on this. Doesn't require any lava. It's all pistons, no sticky pistons, just pure regular pistons. Does require quite a bit of redstone. I should have dropped all this stuff off before I came in here, but it's okay. So the spawner itself is located right there. And you want to it's going to spawn in, a lot of people think, an 8x8, but you really want a 10x10. So this is an 8x8, and it's stopping them from spawning if you just cover it up like this, but you want a 10x10 for when they spawn. And I'm going to jump over in Creative World and show you guys what I've been working on. Alright, here we are. So let's pretend for a second that one of these 4 blocks is the spawner. And you always want to be the northwest corner. Let's see, northwest. So this is the spawner. This would be the spawner. So we're going to remove these 3 blocks. We're going to pretend this is the spawner right here, and you come up on it. And you want to take the northwest corner. Your X, Y, and Z coordinate should all be going down when you travel towards that corner on the bottom. They're both going down, so as you see the X, negative 527, and it's going down negative 528, negative 529, etc. And the Z coordinate is also going down 1806, 1805. So the center is actually this bottom corner right here. That is where the spawn area is going to be, and it's going to be the 8x8 by 4 area that everybody's used to seeing. The only thing is they also spawn on fractional areas. So they could spawn at... One second, sorry about that. So if this is the spawner, and we're looking, now they can spawn 8 in this direction and 1 down, which is exactly where these are. A lot of people will build their farm, and this will be the wall, this will be the last spawning platform. So if we're looking here at the X coordinate, we're at 524. They can spawn on 524. A lot of people think that they're going to spawn directly in the center of 524, and they can have a wall right here, for example, and they can just spawn right here and be okay. That's not the case. They can spawn on the fractional, so if you move this way just a little bit, we're still 524. We can be 524, 0942. If I try to place a block here, it will not let me do that. I cannot go there, so if a blaze tries to spawn on that coordinate, it will not go. You will fail that spawn, and instead of 4 blaze, it'll be 3, or instead of 3, it will be 2. That's not what we want. We want the 3 and 4 every single time. So that's how you mark the center of this, and then you want a 10x10 area. And what I have here, let's spawn some blazes. So they spawn. I am on peaceful. I don't know if that really matters. Okay. When they spawn on this, it's a repeater, full delay. I'll go over here. So you have your pressure plate going into repeater, full delay, 3 ticks back, or 4 ticks back, 3 clicks back, going into this solid block here. Redstone torch on this side, going up, it's just a basic inverter. Redstone torch here, hitting the piston here. And what that does is if you run this, this is the 10x10 area, is where all these pressure plates are right here. Most farms that I've seen, they put a pressure plate on this one and push them off, and they put them on this one and push them off, but they never cover the corners. So with this design, if you pop one on the corner, no problem whatsoever. It does it absolutely no issues. You can just spawn them like crazy, and it's not a problem. For the most part. Come on. I guess I should have just hit him once and let him go, right? Let's fix this. When we spawn these guys, you can see we'll just go a little bit nuts. Every single one of them goes down. And because so these are pistons, you can end up inside of them like this. It will not give you any damage whatsoever. So every one of the blaze that end up at the bottom will be completely unharmed, and when you crush them, we can get them exactly down to 1/2 heart and kill them with 1 punch, which is exactly what we're looking to do. There are 3 complete spaces, 1, 2, 3, between the next platform with these. So what we're going to have here is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms, and that's going to drop them to a 2x2 area. Alright guys, here it is. Completely finished as far as getting them down to a collection point. And there's a wither skeleton down there. Inside. He must have spawned on one of the pads. That's actually awesome. Let's see. I've done a lot of enchanting, testing this as you can see. And I got a looting 2 sword. Right here. We got two of them. Nope. I don't think so. They can't hit you even if you're standing all the way, but I can't even get that piece of coal. I'm going to go ahead and kill these guys so that I can show you what's going on and what we're doing next. Okay, so this is the bottom killing room area right now. I'm working on a timer system. That's what I'm going to do here in 1 second, but we're going to head up to the top so I can show this to you guys again. Yeah, so here's the top. All of the redstone torches on the outside should be on, unless there is a blaze on the pad itself. This thing is very, very efficient. I'm extremely happy with it. Every once in a while, one will get hooked up in a corner. They usually work themselves out just like that right there. They will work themselves out eventually. These lower ones, when they get a little more compressed, I put these buttons. So if you see one that goes without power for a while, you just go up, hit the button. Resets the piston and pushes them right off. Which works really nice. Waiting to see if one's going to happen. It doesn't happen very often though. Usually after you get 100 or 200 in there, it'll start jamming up the bottom just a little bit, run around, hit the buttons, no issue. It's like right here, 2 of them. The button, hit the button. And they clear up. No problem. The upper ones, though, if I would have left that alone, they would have moved. Cleared themselves up eventually. But this is it. Working very, very nice. It's about 8 to 9 minutes, on average, probably, to go from 0 to level 30. So it's working real nice. Very, very happy with it. Buttons clear those right up. But right now, I'm going to get working on this bottom part, and we're going to figure out an easy way to kill these guys. Alright guys, here it is. The automatic crusher that I came up with. We have 2 hopper timers. This one has 24 items. This one has 14. This one does temporarily stop this one in order to make it time out right. I'll do one quick go around so you guys can see it. If you want to pause, find out what's going on, you can. But there you go. But it's completely automatic. As you can see here, we're going to drop some blaze down in here. I want to make sure I get in the beginning of the cycle because we're going to try to overload this as much as possible. And here we go. Let's just load a bunch of them in there. And that's probably good. And let's see what happens. They're all on top. Pistons open up, they drop down. Automatically closes, the roof shuts. They begin getting crushed. Come down to 1/2 heart, 1 punch, and they're going to die. And then they drop down, and it repeats itself. Just like that. Very, very easy, very, very convenient. So let's see what happens then. None of them died in the crusher. Let's see what happens if we just don't stop spamming, no matter what cycle it's in. Let's see. Wait for the roof to open. There it goes. We're just going to keep putting them in there. Non-stop trying to simulate. 2 of them got out. 3 of them. Trying to simulate the spawner, if it's just going bananas. Alright. So they're dropped down. We can start hitting these guys. They should all be one-hit kills. And this is what's cool, is right when you think you're done, here come a whole lot more. And they're one-hit kill. And the ones above them would keep coming, and it's just one-hit kills. Very cool. So I'm going to build this in the overworld. Or not the overworld, the... one guy didn't die. It's okay. I'm going to build this on the server, and then we'll see how it goes there. Alright guys, I have been here for exactly 5 minutes, letting this thing just go to work. The killer crusher is down here, as you can see. Went pretty smoothly putting it in. No problems, and I'm testing it now, and this thing is churning them out. It looks like at a pretty good rate, so let's go down there. Let's see. So it looks like the 64-ish, 60. I'll call it 60. I haven't heard any die, I just heard constant them getting crushing, but I never heard them actually die. So let's see, 51 down here. In 5 minutes, that's pretty good. I'm at level 3, let's see. One hit. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I'm really proud of this. It took me quite a bit of time to get it just exactly the way I wanted it, but look at this. 5 minutes, we went from level 3 to... Looks like... Oh, here comes another wave. Okay. 25. 3 to 25. Yeah, this is... I couldn't ask for more. It looks like one of them is not one punch. One of them got through. 1 out of 55 is, I'll take that. 2% don't get through. As far as the efficiency of the spawning, this thing is as efficient as it gets. The only places that will fail a spawn is if it's right above the spawner. So it does not get any more efficient. None of them are dying whatsoever down here. This thing is just cranking them out. And dropping them for just one punch. It's awesome. But yeah, hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, if you enjoyed, please do. Usually put out videos, I'm going to try twice a week, so if you're going to watch them, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.